Good morning and welcome to a cool smartphone video. Today we are going to be unboxing the Nexus 6P. Now this is a review sample, so the box has actually been already opened. So let's get into it. And I have to thank the guys from Huawei for actually getting this sent through for us. So let's open up the top. Now, you may have seen other unboxing videos on the web, and they all go through bend tests and things like that. I'm not going to be doing that. If you want bend tests, then you know where to find them. On top of the box we have a little quick start guide which talks about how you plug everything in. We'll just move away from that. And then you've got your phone at the top here. Get that out, and we'll move that to the side. And then you've got a free 90 days of play music, fairly standard for Nexus devices when you buy them now. Then you've got a little booklet which has various bits and pieces, your SAR information and things that's going to be in there, and you've also got your little pin to get the SIM tray in and out. Underneath that we have a USB-C to full-size standard USB. Quite a short cable, but that's quite handy if you're going to plug this into a computer. That is different from the Nexus 5X. You don't get that with the 5X. We then have our power supply, which, as you can see, is a micro USB Type-C output on the power supply. And capacities of that are output 5 volts and 3 amps. Don't know if you can quite see that, but it is a flip out style one, so good for traveling. And then your main charge cable, which actually has got quite a bit of length on it, and it is again USB-C, USB micro, but Type-C again, and that's double-ended, so you've got a double-ended micro USB-C Type-C cable there, which has got about a meter's length to it. I'm not going to take it out of the just now. So let's put all of this away, and we will move on to what we really want to see, which is, of course, the Nexus phone. So we'll pop all that off to the side. So just take it out of its protective cover here. So as you can see, I do have the aluminium, or some people are calling this the white version. Okay, it feels really nice. It feels like a good premium body design. Nice. Have a bit of heft to it actually, which is slightly reassuring. Some commenters have said this feels too light. I disagree. I think it feels just right for a phablet. Down at the bottom you've got your micro USB Type-C charging port and headphone antenna break points. On the right hand side you have your volume down, volume up, and power. Up the top again you've got your antenna break points and your 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right hand side, that is your tray for your your nano SIM. There is no micro SD card available on this device, as is the case with the 5X. Around the back we have our Nexus imprint fingerprint reader, which, if it's anything like the 5X, will be very fast. The Nexus logo, which is now flush, it's not embossed anymore, and you've got a noise cancelling mic. Up at the top here you've got your dual LED flash, and then your 12.7 megapixel camera, which does have your f2.0 for your aperture, and the 1.4 ultra megapixels in there as well. I've got high hopes for this camera. It'll be interesting to compare it with my Z5. Up front, you've got two forward-facing speakers. I have heard stories that the top one is the louder and the bottom one is slightly quieter. And then you've also got your 8 megapixel front-facing camera and an array of sensors and things like that. So let's get this powered on quickly. Now I have booted this up, I have been using it, I've actually been using it to do a battery rundown, and initial impressions of that battery rundown were very, very good. During my usual working day, I would normally run out my Z5 by the time I go to bed. By the time I got back last night from work, which was around about 7 o'clock, I took it off at 7 AM, I was just tipping over 50%. The battery then did ultimately die at around about 1:45 in the morning, after I had been binge watching some Halo videos, which isn't what I normally do with my phone. So if I had just put it down and gone to bed like a normal person, then I would not have had to charge this morning to use this. Screen on time, unfortunately I wasn't able to capture that yesterday, but when I looked at it at 50%, I was around about 2 hours and 26 minutes with 50% battery drain, and that was using 4G and 3G and GPRS and also Wi-Fi, syncing a couple of email accounts, an hour and a half of music service, etc, etc. So let's just quickly go in and see if it has kept any of that information from my battery rundown. Hopefully it has, but probably not. And no, it's not. Okay, so not a problem. I'll just have to run it down again. So as you can see here, very, very clean Nexus style interface. This is the new app launcher with your search functionality at the top and your up and down scrolling of your apps. I quite like it, to be honest. I was never a huge fan of the sideways scrolling. HTC did do the up down scrolling, but they messed it up with folders. This is quite nice. It's takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you've got used to it, it's a good happy medium. Up here in the top 4 you have recently used apps, which is quite a handy thing to have. Your multitasking works exactly the same way as it did on previous devices. Again, there is something missing here, and that is the ability to close all. Either that or I just haven't found it yet. The OK Google, as you can see, that works absolutely fine. And your Google Now is there as well. I'm not going to go into the software in any more detail other than that, because I will do that in the full review. One thing I do want to say is the fingerprint sensor on this is rapid. So from me touching to unlock, so touching now, unlocked. It's that quick. Okay, I've been really, really impressed with that, especially over the Z5 where it requires a press and then hold your finger in place to unlock it. This I think is a much better solution and more akin to what they did on the Huawei Mate S. Okay, so that's just a quick unboxing there of the Nexus 6P. There will be a full review coming out soon on that. If you've got any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments down below this video, down there somewhere. And if you would like to see more content from Coolsmartphone.com, please subscribe over at the links just over here. And also like and dislike there as well. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers, bye.